What's going on, my friends? We're back here on CubCamTV today for this, a different type of video. It's going to be a bit of an unusual one for those that didn't see. For those that didn't see, I did jump back into the Don't Flop ring a few weeks ago to put myself forward for another rap battle. It's the first time I've done one in a long period of time, so I thought, you know what a good opportunity to react to something a little bit different. So, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the clash itself, Henry's angles, my angles, the writing process behind it, and doing something a little bit different as we go. Massive shouts out to the Don't Flop guys for sending over their hot sauce as a little token. So yeah, this stuff, very nice as far as I'm aware. I haven't actually tried any yet, so what we're going to be doing in today's video is, every time a bar gets reaction, I'm going to be eating a chicken nugget with some of the sauce. I don't know how hot it is. I could be in for a bit of trouble here. I don't know. I haven't tried how hot it is. I genuinely don't know. It's made from red habanero, sun-dried tomatoes, and spring onions, apparently. So it could be explosive. I'm not too sure. We're going to see as we go. So let's get into the video. Right, let's get into it then. The event took place in Brighton late February. I think it was around 10 days, about 10, 12 days notice in total, so around a fortnight before it actually took place. Yeah, we're going to break it down.
What's good? Welcome back to Don't Flop. This is Don't Flop Coastlines. We are in Brighton for the first time since 2018. It's March 2020. Everyone here in the pipeline, make some noise. Let's go!
I've got to say, really liked the venue. Being honest with you, I really liked the way the venue was put together. I really liked the layout of the room. It was quite fun to perform in as well. There was a couple of newcomers on before me as well, before our clash. Obviously, I've been doing this for a while now. I haven't clashed in a hot minute, but it was quite cool to kind of get back into the scenario and it be a new venue, new settings, and all those things there. So it was quite fun to look at.
Love to all the fans. A special, massive love to everyone copping the hot sauce. You can cop the hot sauce from don'tflopshop.com. The link is in the description.
There it is. There's the hot sauce. We've got the hot sauce. Okay.
Next battle of the day. MC on the right hand side making his return to Don't Flop for the first time since 2015. We got Sleepy. Make some noise.
You can see a significant difference in my hair then and my hair now. This is lockdown, baby. This is what lockdown does. They're fresh cut. And as you can see, socials on screen, lovely stuff. Yeah.
And on the left-hand side, he last battled last.
Side note, we're not catching that as reaction, by the way, because I don't know how hot this is. I am slightly worried. I'm not necessarily that bad with hot things, but I don't know how hot the sauce is. I've got 4 chicken nuggets, so I hope that's enough reaction-wise.
Weekend at one of a kind in Bristol. Second battle in Brighton even. We got Henry.
Come on, Rowan, get it right.
Make some noise, please.
So at the moment, this is basically battle of the people who have dyed their hair the most extravagant colour, by the looks of things.
Oh, Henry won the flip. He chose Sleepy to go first. We have 60 seconds on Sleepy. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Round 1. Oh, I'm excited to watch this back.
Yeah. Right, look. I don't know who the fuck you are, bro. Let's be honest. Either way, you're losing. It's big.
See that slight stumble at the beginning, ever so slightly stumbling. It's a very weird experience jumping back in the ring.
Sleepy. These days I speak on radio from a day job, yeah, it looked like J-Pot. I'm a don in all movements and I say lots. So to be honest, I'll keep this bit simple so that you can walk through it. I don't think there's anybody else in this room more qualified to talk to him. Look.
Crickets. Oh no. Now, I tell you what, if you're clashing and the first bar you come out with, which is supposed to kind of set the tone, gets crickets, you are, my head at this point is just going, oh no, it's all going to go wrong again. It's just like the old times when no one used to react to anything. This is where I think the kind of experience to an extent kind of shows, because I see it gets nothing and then I go, right, I need to kind of add something to this to kind of defuse it, because it's almost a bit too serious in the way I've delivered it. So I then go,
love that shit, don't you? Love that. Look, love it. Look, they send the name on.
And there we go. First reaction of the day was literally not what it was supposed to be. I was supposed to get kind of like I was aiming for a bit of a off that first bar, but I got nothing. So then I did the little conversational kind of, you love that shit, don't you? And it kind of added to it, and it kind of diffuses the tension, I feel. So there we go. First nugget there. Add a little bit of a dab. So there's a little bit of sauce on there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. It's quite nice, actually. Quite nice, actually. I've never actually had a proper hot sauce, like a home-branded hot sauce before, so I'm going to have another one. I don't think I actually got enough sauce on there, to be honest with you. There we go. I actually got some that time. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's not as I'm quite happy that it's not super hot. I reckon if I have to like gallop a load down, it might play with me a bit. But overall, nice. Good start. Let's get back to the battle, shall we?
Been writing for a fortnight. Damn, how specific. Let me get it out and twist it. Because this field's fatal. It's looking like he's about to get his towers tilted. Why are you so quiet?
Now with this, I knew Henry was quite quiet from the way he projected. I'd seen him at a Brighton event a while back, and I'd watched one of his other things, and the thing I noticed was he was very conversational in the way he approached it. So what I thought would be a good way of doing things would be loud, because I am naturally quite a loud person. I've got not necessarily a deep voice, but I've got quite a loud voice naturally. So I thought, you know what, this would be a good kind of angle to go at him with, and try and more than anything else, try and kind of showcase that I'm the louder one. I'm the more kind of dominant force in the room, and that was the angle I went on it. But we got a bit of reaction off it, so there we go. Let's have another little dab, shall we? There we go. It's starting to roll now. I don't know if I'm doing this wrong, by the way. I don't actually own a hot sauce. There we go. Yummy. I think there's still some of these available on Don't Flop Shop. So, on the Don't Flop Shop, sorry. So, go and grab some.
I can't imagine the awkwardness of him being stood in front of a packed room. It's getting lively. He's feeling vibey, envisaging mad views. Rowan steps up to start the battle like, round one on... Oh, what's your fucking name again, man?
Just want to say, that wasn't a choke, by the way. That was part of the thing. I didn't perform it particularly well, but the idea of it... That's just hit me a little bit. Yeah. But yeah. The idea of it was to kind of like lessen it and kind of add a little bit of humour in the middle of the angle, so it wasn't super shouty. And then we move into the second bit, which goes...
Henry steps up like... Yo, when I bring my raps through you,
Now, in my head, it felt like I had to really work for anyone to react to that, because I remember kind of doing it, and in rehearsal doing it like quite quickly and it kind of working. But in that one, I did it once, did the little step around once, and kind of realised, oh, it's not getting anything, I need to carry on with it. And it felt like I was doing that for about 30 seconds in the room, but I've looked it back on camera, literally about 3 seconds. It's quite mad how time travels when you're doing this sort of stuff.
Culture Vulture, who thought he'd give it a try. Now, ain't that cute? But I ain't seen a video of you rapping with reaction, and that's truth, so it makes sense your name's Henry when we run the facts through, because all we hear when you start to rap is the sound of a vacuum. Yes.
Possibly my favourite punch of the battle. It was the first one that kind of came to mind. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people who, I mean, it's quite an obvious angle, kind of Henry to Hoover, and Henry is a vacuum cleaner, so I thought, you know what, how can I make this a little bit more expansive? And the whole kind of idea of it, the whole kind of idea of the scheme is essentially in a room full of people, you probably won't be very loud and you won't get much reaction. And obviously that kind of resonated quite well because I'm being quite loud and I'm being quite lively in the approach of how I'm putting things across. I definitely think it kind of worked, and that kind of loud approach definitely laid into that quite nicely. And there we go. Quite a decent reaction on that one. So we'll get another little. I don't know if I'm doing this right now. Right, I was having trouble with it, so I've taken the lid off. We're going full whack now. There we go. Oh, look at that nice slither of sauce. This is where it gets dangerous. Okay, now it's hitting. Now it's hitting.
Clashing in Brighton, baby. Down here, I'm that dude. Crack his coconut when I'm shifting him up like a katsu.
Katsu curry. Very simple.
Your obsession with this battle culture, I can guarantee you, makes every single person you've ever met want to slap you, including your siblings when you're spamming battles into your family WhatsApp group.
Right, story about this bar. So, how this bar came together was, I was trying to think, like, what can I do that kind of makes him look like a tryhard? Like, what can I try and do that makes him kind of look like he's a bit obsessive? Because that's always something you'll kind of use as an angle. So the idea came when I was on my way to football, and I had obviously a WhatsApp group, and I was asking in this WhatsApp group where I'm getting picked up from. And I started thinking, oh, WhatsApp group, that kind of rhymes with the like vacuum app group. It kind of rhymed with the scheme I was doing. So I thought, hang on, I can definitely put this into context, because I know if people go on and on about battles when you're not interested in battles, you just kind of I just want to slap you. I'm bored, you know. I stop talking. And I know I probably used to be like that when I was a bit younger. So I thought, you know what, this is something that's going to relate. And luckily, it paid off. So there we go. This is looking more and more dangerous the more I go. Taking that lid off was probably a bad idea. Oh. It's getting hotter.
The feeling I get off you rapping is the same as having a cracked tooth, because you're not just obsessed, you are abscessed, because you come from bad roots.
Now, quick thing on this punchline. It got a little bit of reaction, but I'm not having a sauce dab for that. Whoa, it started to kick in. I had an abscess a couple of years ago, and that's literally where it kind of came from. I remember thinking obsess and abscess, and I remember at the time thinking, oh, I'm obsessed over an abscess, because it hurts. If you have an abscess, it hurts, and you are obsessed with it. Oh, it's really started to heat up, that sauce. This is probably a bad idea for a video. So yeah, with this, what the plan was, I thought, you know what, if I can do some clever sort of rappy stuff with it, obviously coming from bad roots along the lines of, being along the lines of, like, similar to a WhatsApp group, like, you're only in this for, like, because you're super obsessed with it, coming from bad roots, it all sort of ties in quite nicely, again, on the same scheme, which I was quite happy with, to be honest with you.
Why do you look like your bedroom mirror is your favourite person to rap to? I fucking love all these fucking little multis and things he's doing right now. That's you! Twat. Let's go,
So, review of the first round, I was really happy with it. How it came across, how it was done, the general vibe of the first round I was quite happy with. By the end of it, I thought it was quite a good comeback round, to be honest with you. I am going to take another dab for that what was the bar? I'm losing my mind here. Sauce. Losing my mind. Anyway, yeah, that the punchline that was why does it look like your bedroom mirror is your favourite person to rap to? Literally a random one I threw in last minute when I was writing it, and it seemed to work, and I think it added a nice level of humour, I feel, to the to the scheme, which is quite serious about you come from bad roots, like you're not proper, which was the kind of overriding angle, and then it kind of turns into, by the end of it, why do you look like your bedroom mirror is your favourite person to rap to? It's nice. It's a nice bit of comedy relief, and yeah, I was quite happy with it as a round. So there we go. We're gonna have this final dab of the round. And there we have it. That is all you are getting. If you want to see the full battle, you do have to head over to the Don't Flop YouTube page, and you can find full clash over there, or just go into YouTube and search Henry versus Sleepy or Henry versus Kovu. You'll find it pop up quite quickly. And there we go. I want to leave a little bit for you to still explore. I don't want to do the whole battle on this channel because I want to make sure the actual battle gets some additional views as well. Thing to remember about this video as well, the 8 Mile sauce is now available to grab via the Don't Flop website. Go and grab it. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you're throwing a subscription on the page. Of course, throw a like on the video as well and leave a comment. Also, out to Henry, out to Don't Flop for getting me involved, and we shall see you next time. Peace.